Hey everybody, happy Saturday, happy Daytona 400 Saturday. It's the Coke Zero Sugar 400. We're back at Daytona International Speedway. We're here to cheer on Jimmy as usual, but we picked up the Bubba Wallace package. It didn't include the hat, but we do love Bubba Wallace. We're gonna go do the Q&A later on, but for now we're gonna see what kind of shenanigans we can find out on the midway. The Daytona 500 Champions Walk of Fame. I've shown us some prior videos, but today at 3 o'clock, Austin Dillon, who won the 2018 Daytona 500, is going to be here to reveal his handprints. We're heading into Freebie Land. We're going to go to our favorite place right off the bat. Look, they're playing Anthrax inside. It's the Monster Energy tent. Florida Hospital giving out sunglasses here. And Hellman's giving out samples of ketchup. Okay. Actually, they gave us fries and ketchup to try. I mean, Junior's having the ketchup. That means it's gotta be good. So Toyota announced 2 days ago that they'll be running a Supra in the series next year. Get people walking around a Supra during the video, but here's their display. A little sandcastle, and there you go. Coming to NASCAR Xfinity in 2019, running the Supras, and you can do the truck over the dirt pile again. It's a big line for that here. Here's Denny Hamlin's car. It's FedEx Cares. You can write a note and send thanks to the veterans. Fill out your postcard and put it in here. For active service people. Here's Kyle Busch's ride. I could use some thumbs down, so let me just say it again, loud and clear. You suck, buddy. They have games and giveaways at Costa. Coming up to the Air Force. Look at this. So we are up to the literal start finish line of Daytona. If you guys haven't seen our videos before, the line gets carried all the way outside, and you could sign start finish either out here or inside. I think we're gonna sign it inside. Jess is gonna sign next to Boomer. Just sweating a little bit. We've only been out of the car for like 15 minutes now. It's gonna be a long day. We've reached the area where the trailers are for individual drivers or teams. We're gonna see if there's any merch to get. I got some nice Kevin Harvick stuff. Got Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski. I hate that guy too. And also Ryan Blaney. Ford towels, $5 a piece. They'll dip it in ice water for free. And here we go. Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex. We'll just skip this, guys. Trevor Bayne, Kyle Larson, Bubba, Jamie McMurray. Official Guy Harvey gear? What does this have to do with anything? Junior Nation. Jimmy Johnson. I love Jimmy. I will say the merch stuff, not so great lately. Chase Elliott with the Hooters shirt. I got a Hooters hat the last time. I didn't realize it was a snapback, so that sucked. Disney has a little stand here as well.
Oh, we saw the shirt.
This is the shirt that we saw last week when we were here. I don't think we filmed it. We were picking up our tickets. Oh, look at this. What?
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Oh, what?
Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me.
Huh? What? I wouldn't wear any of this stuff. That would be the closest, but that's just women's. And those, again, snapbacks. They have decals also.
What do you put them on?
And also pennants. And a license plate holder. The fastest starship in the galaxy. This is cool. Maybe I get that. And they've got Cars 3 stuff left over from last year. You can see our video looking at all of this stuff last year in the link above. Next stop on the Magical Mystery Tour, Chevy. Over here we got the number 8 next to Jimmy the Johnson. Jess is like doing her own selfie shot here. The 2018 Camaro. Servicemen trying it out. Oh damn. 2018 Corvette Stingray convertible. What? I'll tell you what. The way this is outfitted right now, the price is $66,000, which seems a heck of a lot cheaper than like Ferrari or comparable cars. This is really nice. Not that I have $66,000 to blow, but not as bad as I thought it would be. Bubba! We're coming up to the Coca-Cola NASCAR racing section here. Should we get some samples of ice cold Coca-Cola for free? Let's try the cane sugar Coca-Cola. I really don't like it too much. How about you? Yeah. We also have racing simulators here. Can-Am is here. More things that I would love to have, but maybe not the most practical. There's a little display here from Daytona Beach street rods, white diamond detail products, free samples over there. This is ridiculous. That's awesome. Looks like free samples of McCafe or Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. Alright, so we kind of breezed through the Midway. There's not a lot to see compared to the 500 when we were here. You can check out that video up here somewhere, or in the links down below. Still some good samples, just not as much as the 500. We're on the tram, heading to the infield in the fan zone. Whoa! We're going in! Going into turn 1.
Join in on the conversation throughout the weekend on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Special all night. I paid $200. Upset. Come on, I'll do it. Anything to draw with it? It was wild.
There's a Monster 10 on the infield too. Wow. There's the fan zone. Almost in. We're in NASCAR Foundation. Rick Hendrick just walked right past us. That is ridiculous. Bojangles is here. The Polar Express is here. Budweiser Bistro. Oh, Bubba Wallace got the first pit here.
Next to mine, second.
That's not his car though. Bubba's car is back here. He is representing the Air Force today. And here's the AJ Allmendinger car. We're just pointing out Hidden Valley Ranch. We got Ryan Newman here for Connor. Jamie McMurray. Such a nice guy. We've met him many times over the years at this track. We got Austin Dillon, American Ethanol. Chase Elliott. I want that Hooters wrap on my van. Jimmy's Garage has one of the biggest crowds. Danny Hamlin's car for reals this time. Kevin Harvick here. Freaky Fresh Jimmy John's. He's got a picture of a sandwich on the hood of his car. What? So once again, we tried to get garage access, and the app and website said that signups started at 3 o'clock. We got in at 2:15, and signups were done for the day already. Very, very poorly run by Daytona. I'm surprised at just how badly run the tour sign-up stuff was for this race. And once again, one of the best things about coming to this fan zone was watching inspection to see how the cars measured up. And just like we saw with the 500, they've put this black curtain up so you can't see when they're measuring the cars. So if you are a car fanatic, it really kind of takes away from being able to see them put the template on and check the cars out. There's Trevor Bain's garage. I like Trevor Bain a lot. And he is all the way on the other side away from kind of like the premier drivers. Ty Dillon also.
He's got a military car.
And they kind of block the window here. I think this is always one of those jerk moves that they do with the garages to limit the amount of visibility that you have on the cars. The whole point of this fan zone is so that you have access to the drivers and the crews working in there and visibility. And when they put like their toolboxes up against the windows, it's really not a cool move. Yeah, Corey LaJoie, I like him a lot. He's coming up. He's 72. I like that paint job too. Graphics package is cool. We're going out across the pits and onto the grass and the track. Here's pit road. There's the stage for the driver introductions. We've got our monster logo here. And over here, painted on the ground, is the Coke Zero Sugar. They're playing a little winger inside there. Easy come, easy go. Music is up to date. They got a little white on the grass. There's the stage. The drivers will be introduced, come out of there, have your little fireworks, get on the truck up there. Here's the big D, and there's the start finish line. There's our signature. There's our view, and we gotta go up the track here to get inside the building. We're scaling the track. This is not even the high mix, this is low. And we're getting in. Selfie stations. If you can climb in there, put your head in there, you'd be like a giant bobblehead. So we're up towards the 200 suites. We're gonna go to Bubba Wallace Q&A, which was part of our package. Woo!
How about it? Check one more. There we go. One more time for Bubba.
Yeah!
Yeah, I think so. Well, welcome. How's your fourth?
Fourth was good. We got to spin on the lake a little bit, and we flew out like 5 o'clock that night. So had a good July 4th. What everybody else did too.
We're back at a place that you obviously had a great run at in February.
Yes.
How did it feel driving back through the tunnel, coming back here for the first time since then?
That's pretty cool. Pretty special being here. Just trying to remember from 2010, I believe I've been coming here and remembering, not really racing, just watching. To finally get race here in 2013 in the trucks and steadily climbing the ladder to keep it going. So it's pretty cool to be here, and it's pretty cool to see what we did in February in the 500 to now be here in July to hopefully get one spot better.
Your boss recently had a birthday. What do you get the king for his birthday?
He's got everything. A win? That's what he wants. He wants a win. So that's what
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's going to be my late birthday present now. but I think it'd be a heck of a good one for him.
What's your ultimate dream race win?
Ultimate dream race win.
Yes.
The typical answer for us is we want to win all of them. But I have a typical, or not typical goal, a dream goal that you don't really hear many people say is but to be in the Hall of Fame. So I shoot to be in the Hall of Fame, you know, at the end of my career. You know, whatever I accomplish through that, whatever I haven't accomplished, to be able to get to that level is my ultimate goal. But I want to win all the races. My dream.
We're heading out just to take a picture over here. That was a great Q&A. Bubba Wallace, super great guy. Here is your view. It's only about 1,000 degrees out there. We ate some food. I gotta tell you, we're back on the track. I am pumped for some racing. So far, no rain. Every time we come to the races for the summer, it's pouring out. And I know I just jinxed myself, but I am hyped. It's the Geico restart zone.
Could be one pair.
So a couple hours went by. The cars went through inspection. They're actually out now on display. Let's go check some of them out. There's a lineup here for people to take pictures with Jimmy's car in the background. Oh yeah. Hendrick, not the greatest this year. Look at that kick and ranch. We got Chase Let's Ride, the Hooters 9 car, but more importantly, we've got Hooters girls. What? Photo op time. So many cars. Paint job is so awesome there. Yikes.
The choice to make their lives and their families' lives better. Always moving forward and never retreating.
Hey everybody, if you're checking out the ISN vision screens, my name is Monica Colombo and I am obviously very excited because one of my favorite country music stars is about to take the stage.
To beat the clock, you have 20 seconds to name off what you would see at a NASCAR race.
Tires. Beer. Rednecks. Look at that pit sign, it doesn't get any cooler. Bojangles! The walkway to the press tunnel. Packed. Rutledge is over here. The Monster Energy girls are walking over there. As far away from me as possible. So much going on over here in the garage area. Team's trying to get a last meal before the race. We were waiting for drivers to come out of the driver meeting, and I'm looking out over here. I may have spoken too soon before. Got crew members intermixing with fans here. Everyone's racing around here. Check that out. Josh Turner is the opening band here today. Musical act playing an hour set. Armageddon is ready to hit, and yet everybody's having a good time. Look at this. Holy cow. These are our seats. Section 120, row 22. We've got the drill team out there now.
Our people. 34th and the number 7, 9 Line Foundation Chevrolet. From Mooresville, North Carolina, Jeffrey Perner.
fast.
Buy a Toyota.com Toyota from Byron, Michigan, Eric Jones. 22nd in the number 43, United States Air Force Chevrolet from Mobile, Alabama, Darrell Wallace Jr.
Bubba!
Starting 22nd. That's what he said.
Starting 5th in the number 4, Jimmy John's Kickin' Ranch 4 from Bakersfield, California, 2007 Daytona 500 champion, Kevin Harvick. Starting 4th, the number 48, Lowe's for Pros Chevrolet from El Cajon, California, 2006 and 2013 Daytona 500 champion, Jimmy Johnson. Let's hear it one more time for the 82nd Airborne Division's All-American Chorus and overhead hit 22s.
We got the command. I missed it.
Driver! Start, Mark! Engines!
Jess is recreating. She was talking my ear off. But we're about to go racing. I am ready for some racing.
Daytona, we are coming to a green flag. Jumps out in front of his teammate Alex Bowman as he leads the charge to the bottom of turn 1.
Battle for second. Brad Keselowski to the inside of the racetrack with a ton of drafting help from Kevin Harvick. He fights his way to the inside of Alex Bowman. Bowman falls back to a battle for third.
Now it is a two-car breakaway up front. Both Chase Elliott and Brad Keselowski are huddled up at the bottom of the racetrack. That battle for third includes Kevin Harvick to the inside of Alex Bowman. Here's Harvick working along the inside lane. He rumbles up along to take third. Ryan Newman lines up behind him. Alex Bowman in the slow lane. Tony comes up four.
We're on lap 29. I had predicted that we would have a crash by 28, but it's been pretty nondescript. That's loud. It's been pretty non-eventful so far. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. won stage 1 after 40 laps. I really hate stage racing.
Going to be 4 down. Looks like 4 tires for Austin Dillon, 4 tires for Jamie McCoy. That's the call. Jimmy Johnson is in. Also pit stops down here. David Reagan, Martin Truex Jr. down to Winston Kelly. Tight to top. The word from Chase Elliott.
My God, Paul Menard spun off
actually
the road.
crossed over the windshield. Paul having to look through the drive.
Massive wreck.
Bubba Wallace is in there as well. And others Denny Hamlin, who's to the rear all the way on the left side. The big one taking the place.
Still trying to get glasses on how many and who all was involved there. We see Denny Elliott, and from then it was on. Multiple cars involved at in this big crash in turn 3.
It smells like rubber and gasoline.
Huge run.
Good call out down here. We've got cars all over the place here. Let's see, Kyle Larson, they're working on under the car, damage on the right side of that car. Austin Dillon looks like he got 3 of the 4 corners, right front, right rear, left rear on that. David Reagan, they just took the can opener to the right front of that car.
Going behind the wall here.
Masters in the sport, we couldn't be more excited to be a part of it with them. The branding and the opportunities to be able to connect with the avid NASCAR fans just players.
So after the big one, coming back to green. Oh my God!
Absolutely nowhere to go, piled into the back of Kyle Busch's car and just drove him off the court. Safety crews now to third.
I think half the cars are off the lead lap now.
Alex Bowman right behind him. All of that traffic comes racing on third floor. And laps to go.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. wins the second stage. Jimmy didn't do bad, he's in 6th, and Bubba's in 11th. Lap 95, we've got Jimmy in 5 and Bubba in 6. Jimmy has taken over first place. Oh, lightning in the distance. Another accident.
They go for a spin all the way through turns 3 and 4. Larson's car keeps it off the inside.
Another accident.
Kennington refires and pulls away.
What is happening here? 12 laps to go.
On the lead.
Ready?
It's broken into 2 separate packs. 99 going by solo. We have 1 lead pack and then the next pack. The 17 spun out. We get a caution lap.
Just like that.
This is about to get crazy.
Now Jimmy
Gase is one of them.
Another accident.
He's the other. Matter of fact, one car loses a tire.
The tire is going to run the race by itself.
It happened at the tail end of the patch.
Go, tire, go! It's still going! Go!
Was back there
that
just
tire
outside the top 10.
is the MVP of the night.
Johnson didn't really hit anybody, just went down off the racetrack, and that transition from the banking to the apron is maybe what caused right there down. He was almost all the way through that to that last moment.
2 to go. Waiting for the gigantic accident.
Cars crashing, and I do not see, Joe, an official. I do not see the white flag at the start-finish line. I saw the caution. It flies here, and that would be the 10th one of the night.
I think it's safe to say Bubba Wallace's night's over now.
Had some fun. Thought it was going to be our night, but just didn't work out.
Big smile on Michael McDowell's face despite the ending here for him tonight, like he said.
We have 3 to go again.
And you can imagine what's going on.
I think we've only got like less than 20 cars left.
Jones throws the block, headed off turn 4. He'll score the win at Daytona.
Fireworks!
Ladies and gentlemen, the first time Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series winner. He won the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Give it up for Eric Jones. 22-year-old driver from Maitland, Michigan, the first of what will likely be many. A very talented driver. What a drive there in the finish.
The race is finally over. We've been here for 12 hours. For as many wrecks as there was, it was a really fun race. It just seemed like it was never going to end. I kept waiting for another big wreck in the end. We got fireworks still going off behind us. There is a lot of people leaving at the same time. For as many empty seats as there were, there's still a tremendous amount of people that were at the track. We walked like a half mile, the fireworks are still going off. Well, we are back home from the track. It was really fun, a very, very long day. I'll be interested to see after we edit this how far down we can edit so that this isn't like a marathon. We're gonna head to bed, and this is the first year that I made it out to the Rolex, the 500, and the 400. It's also the first year, I think, in many years that we've been to the 400 that it didn't rain, at least significantly. So on that note, thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. It was awesome meeting viewers out at the track today. I mean, we run into people at the parks, I say this all the time, but thank you everyone that came up to us today and said hello. I think we ended up running into like 4 different sets of viewers, which was amazing. Love to see that the stuff that we do outside of the theme parks actually resonates and folks find us elsewhere. So very, very cool. Thank you. But thank you very much for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.